I am not a doctor, and not a coach. I am just a person who was always sick. Yes, always. Colds, headaches, weakness, insomnia, breathing problems. I got used to it like the weather. It seemed that everyone lived like this. Until one day I did one thing. 5 minutes. One simple practice. Every day. At first I didn't believe it. Then I got into it. And a month later I suddenly realized, I'm not sick anymore. At all. And now I can't keep quiet. I'll tell you what it was. Until recently, I was the kind of person people often feel sorry for. Oh, are you sick again? A runny nose again? You're so fragile. And I can't say that I was weak. I went to the gym, ate more or less right, didn't drink, didn't smoke. But I constantly felt broken. In the morning, headache. During the day, fog in the head. In the evening, body aches. Once a month, tonsillitis or acute respiratory viral infection. I went to the doctors, gave blood, checked the thyroid gland, looked for viruses, bacteria, parasites. Everything was within the normal range. They told me, you are healthy. Perhaps it is psychosomatic or fatigue. But how can you be tired if you do not have time to do anything? How can you be fine if you feel bad every day? Everything changed one ordinary evening. As always, I was sitting at the laptop, drinking coffee, scrolling the feed, felt weak, but ignored it. And suddenly I came across a video, simple, without editing. A man my age was talking to the camera. 5 minutes a day, just 5. Cold water and you are a different person. I almost scrolled through it, almost laughed, but for some reason I got stuck. He spoke calmly, without pressure, without promises. He simply told me how he poured cold water over himself every day and began to feel better, much better. I thought, what nonsense. But I've already tried everything. Everything except this. The next morning, I turned on the timer and opened the tap. The water was freezing. My brain screamed, stop! My skin burned, as if I had dove into ice. I barely lasted 30 seconds. I turned it off. I stood there, shaking. I wanted to give up, but something inside had already turned on. 2 minutes after the shower, I felt something, as if I woke up, as if something in me had come alive for the first time. I decided, I'll try at least 5 days. 5, and then we'll see. Every morning is a war. Wake up, get up, don't crawl under the covers again. Go to the tap, turn it, step forward. Water is like a blow. The lungs collapse, but with each passing day I noticed, the morning heaviness goes away. The headache disappears. It's as if the energy doesn't dissipate into the void, but returns to me. On the 5th day, for the first time, I didn't fall asleep during the day. It was a record. Before, I was nobody without coffee. But on the 10th day of practice, I noticed that I didn't feel like it. I just didn't want to. An internal warmth appeared, which only caffeine used to give. And not just warmth. Discipline appeared. If you force yourself to stand under cold water every morning, you can sort out your mail, and wash the dishes, and do exercises. I was not a fan of a healthy lifestyle. I was an ordinary tired person. But now I was becoming different. I was becoming alive. I didn't understand it right away. One day I just sat down at my desk and noticed there is no usual tension in my lower back. No nagging pain, no pinching. A cold shower starts blood circulation, wakes up muscles, gives tone. This was the feeling I had been waiting for years. I am in my body. I feel it. I control it. The most amazing thing happened on the 30th day. The whole office was sneezing. People were lying down with a fever. I was among them and I felt perfect. Not a drop of pain in the throat. Not a hint of a runny nose. The body became stronger. So much so that I noticed it physically. And then I realized, it works. 5 minutes a day. And I don't get sick anymore. Later I started reading and learning what cold actually does. Activates the autonomic nervous system. Improves the immune response. Speeds up metabolism. Reduces inflammation. Trains adaptation, which means the body reacts less to stress. So, I wasn't just winter swimming. I was rebuilding my entire system. Yes, it all started with a shower, but it triggered a domino effect. After the shower, I started doing light exercises just to warm up, then drinking warm water, then 2 minutes of meditation, and all this before breakfast, just 10 minutes in the morning, and they turned my whole day around. 3 months have passed. I haven't missed a single morning, and I've never gotten sick. Somewhere in the beginning, I counted the days. Then I stopped, because I realized this is now a part of me, not a temporary motivation, and a new way to live. If you're listening to this and thinking, I wish I had the strength to even get out of bed, know this, I was exactly the same. Weak, tired, constantly sick. I wasn't looking for superpowers. I just wanted to not get sick. And it's possible. Without pills. Without expensive procedures. Sometimes you don't need treatment, you just need to wake up. And believe that 5 minutes can change everything. I won't give advice. You decide what works for you. But if you suddenly decide to try it, just start tomorrow. Not for life. Not for a month. But for one day. One cold shower. 5 minutes. To give yourself a chance. A chance to not get sick anymore.